Hello, Moroni Prime here yet again with another video review for the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from the 2009 series. It's a throwback to the old school 1993 that started it all. This review will be over the Triceratops Dinozord and a series of reviews I'm doing on all 5 Dinozords that they had in Season 1 to form the original Megazord. This is the Blue Ranger's Triceratops Dinozord. It was featured a lot in Season 1, piloted by Billy Cranston, who was played by David Yost. This one has always held kind of a special place in my heart because growing up I was the unpopular nerd type, and Billy always kind of felt like how I would be if I were a Power Ranger. So I was always a fan of the Blue Ranger growing up. A lot of kids, they liked the Black Ranger or the Red Ranger, or the girls, they wanted to be the Pink Ranger. Me, I wanted to be a little different. I wanted to be the Blue Ranger. I especially liked it in the SNES game because he was the one that had the best weapon with the Power Lance. Knocked out the putties like nobody's business. So I always felt a kind of a special place for the Blue Ranger. This is his Dinozord, the Triceratops. As seen in the original, it originally had vac metal chrome on the horns and on the cannons on the tip of the tail. Due to its downsizing, they had to remold the Zords slightly. One main example of this is in the cannons and the tip of the tail. They are now just a flap, a square flap. They don't move, they just sit there, they're part of the tail. They are no longer what I would call cannons. It's more like it's a half Triceratops, half beaver thing going on here. No rotation, nothing. It just sits there, it's a flap. I guess it's used to keep the dust out of its butt crack, I don't know. The articulation is as follows. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. The Zord was never really anything all that fantastic. Simplicity at its best. Really, I've seen mini-cons with more articulation than this. Really, playability, it has probably the playability of a Matchbox car or a Hot Wheel. Not very exciting at all. It's more rewarding when used with the rest of the Dinozords in the set. By itself, it would entertain a kid for maybe 2 minutes. Well, unless you started throwing it at stuff, that might be pretty entertaining for a couple hours. Transformation is as follows. You fold the tail and the flap up into the upper back, and you make him do a Cheshire Cat in that you stand him on his head. That is pretty much all there is to it. I just noticed this. There seems to be a tab at the bottom of this. I don't know how well you can see that. It's like a little tab sticking up right there. I don't know what use that necessarily has. But the Triceratops doesn't seem to be able to stand up as a leg without leaning due to that tab. I'm going to have to investigate this further. That's a little different. I don't know. Maybe to stop the head from going down. No, it doesn't even touch the head. This is a mystery. I'm going to have to investigate now. This is interesting. Anyway, back to the review. I would give this like a 3 out of 10. And even those 3 points, I'm only going to give it because of the nostalgia factor and the fact that it's part of the set that wouldn't function without it. Now, one thing that is different is this and the saber-tooth tiger that we'll cover in the next review. I'm sorry. Both those Zords form the legs here. The connectivity is now that of a Power Links port, similar to that of the Energon combiners from Transformers Energon. As of yet, I still do not know if it is the same scale or not, so I cannot confirm or deny that they are not interchangeable, and you would be able to use, let's say, Pterodive or Sky Shadow as Zords if you were to want to. I will look into that and find out for sure, one way or another. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The next review will be in the standard morphing order. It will be for the Yellow Ranger's Saber-Toothed Tiger. This has been Moroni Prime, wasting your time.